Hey guys, this is Carrie and I am here to teach you a valuable new life skill that is guaranteed to get you invitations to lots of social gatherings. We are going to learn to open a bottle of sparkling wine or champagne using a kitchen knife. It's really easy. You just need three things to make this happen. One, you need a bottle of sparkling wine, champagne, or cava, something like that. You also need a kitchen knife. Something like this works great. And we are going to be using the dull side, so you're not going to do any damage to any of your cutlery. And then you need to bring a little bit of confidence. This is one of those tricks, if you believe you can do it, you can definitely do it. So with that, the one other thing I will point out before we actually get into it is safety. There's a lot of pressure in a bottle of bubbles, and you definitely don't want to point your bottle at anyone or any animal while we're trying to open it, as this will come out with great force. And you probably want to have a spotter help you identify where your cork flies off to. You'll want to retrieve that right after you open the bottle. And you probably want to do this outside because you are literally chopping the top of a bottle off. So this is glass that's going to go flying. It should stay attached to the cork. But you'll also have some wine that will pour out, and it's probably just easier to clean it up if it's outside. So with that, grab your bottle and your knife and let's get started. All right, here we go. So you want to grab your bottle. This is a bottle of cava that has a foil on it. If you have a wine with a foil on it, you're going to want to remove the entire thing. There should be a tab, I think you can see that there, that'll help you get it started. And normally that helps you pull this part off, but you're going to want to pull off the entire thing, including any banding that's on there. You want a clean neck of the bottle. So something like this. Okay. Once you have removed all of the foil, you want to identify the seams in your bottle. There should be two seams running down two sides, and it'll be hard for me to show you on camera, but there's a seam right here. And what you want to do is you want to follow that seam up to the lip of the bottle and see where it connects. This is going to be our point of contact with our knife. It's a weak spot in the bottle, and that is where we're going to attempt to strike it to get the top to fly off. The third thing that you're going to want to do is, now I recommend doing this when you're really ready and set up to go, because the next thing we're going to do is remove the wire that's around the cork that keeps the cork in the bottle. There's a little wire tab here. I think you can probably see that there. You're going to want to turn that 6 times counterclockwise, and that will release the cage. Don't take it off just yet. Don't do that until the very last minute, because you don't want the cork just flying out by accident. The other thing I should mention is your bottle of bubbles should be very cold. You want it very cold. That just minimizes the risk here. And I will tell you, I've opened probably 60 bottles this way. I've only had one mishap, and the whole neck of the bottle fell off, and it's probably because I was doing it in the dark, and it's probably because I was on more than my first glass of wine. So with that, undo your cage, and the next thing we're going to do is take the cage off, and then we are going to, with the seam in our bottle, we take the dull side of our knife and we're going to run it up the neck of the bottle and hit it right where that seam hits the lip, and you're going to do a quick flick of your wrist. But it should be a steady, constant motion. If you hesitate, you're probably not going to get the effect that you want, and you'll just have to try it again. It's no big deal. The first few times I did it, I was not successful, but the second time I did it, each of those instances, I got it, no problem. So I am going to head outside so we can do this properly, and I will be right back. Okay guys, as I recommended, we are now outside so that we don't get wine and glass all over our living room floor. And we have the dogs inside, so they're not in danger or in the way of flying corks. So if you will remember, our step 1 is to remove the foil. Step 2, remove the cage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave the cage on until you're really ready to strike. Have your knife handy. I'm taking the cage off. I have my seam right here, so I want to hit it right where that seam meets the lip with the back of my knife. And you might have to feel for it a couple of times just to be sure. I haven't done this in a while. So I have it here. So all we do is run the knife along the bottle with a little flick, but you're gonna do it with some force. So here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Opa! You can see a little bit flies out. So now I have to go retrieve my cork so my dog doesn't. Anyway, cheers everyone.